Hi everyone, how are you? Well, I hope very well. Look, today I'm going to talk about the back wall, the back glass. I'm going to do it here in the right zone, and I'm going to talk about my forehand and my backhand. I will make another video in the other side, but today we are going to talk in this place. Look, one of the first things I want to talk always, or I talk with my students always, is about the way you have to read the ball. You have different things about how to read the ball. The first one is the speed of the ball. Obviously, if the ball comes to you very fast, the rebound is going to be more or less until this place. If the ball is going more or less normal speed, I can let the ball pass, and when the ball rebounding on the glass, more or less the ball comes to here, to this zone. So it's more or less the easier ball. We are talking about not effects. With effects, it's different. When the ball is going to you very slow, normally, or the ball touch the glass and it's falling down, or the ball, you have to go to the glass and try to hit the ball before the glass. This is the first thing you have to think, the speed. What happened with the bounce? The bounce of the ball, the bounce of the I'm looking at the blackboard for the words. The bounce of the ball, you have to see where the ball is going to make it. If the ball bounces in front of the serve line, or the ball is coming to you fast, or the ball again is going to touch the glass and falling down. If the ball more or less is going to bounce in this side, again is the easier ball because the ball is going to touch the floor, the glass, and more or less is near to the line. Sometimes in front of the line, but more or less in the line or on the line. And the ball who comes very close to the glass, always, it doesn't matter the speed of the ball, always touch the floor, the glass, and goes like here. If you have a speed ball, or better said, a fast ball, maybe it will be more forward. But with a normal speed, I'm talking with a normal speed and with no effects. With normal speed, the ball who is touching close to the glass, more or less, you must impact the ball here, okay? Other thing you have to have on your head is the directions where the ball comes from. It's not the same one ball who comes in front of you that the ball who comes in cross court. Why? Because the ball you are going to hit in front of you, it doesn't matter. Well, the impact point is not the same depending on where do you want to put the ball. But when the ball is going to touch the glass, you have to see from where the ball is coming to you, because it's not the same if the ball comes from your cross court than your down the line. If the ball comes to you from your down the line, it's the easier ball because the ball is going to go in front of you, always in the same direction who come from. I mean, if I am the ball, and I'm coming from the down line, I come like this, touch the floor, touch the glass, and I go again forward. But if I am the same ball, but from the cross court, I come like this, touch the glass, and I go to the opposite directions when I touch the glass. And thinking this, we are talking about normal balls with not effects. If we play with effects, it's a little bit more difficult, because maybe the ball touches the glass and goes to one of the sides, depending on if my effect were from my forehand volley or backhand volley, or the ball can touch the floor, the glass, and go again to the floor. So that is something for next video, talking about how to defend balls very difficult and balls with effects, okay? But now we are talking about very simple base of the how to read the back glass. That is talking about how to read the ball. What we have to do with our body? Well, the preparation of the shots, or the shots in general, is the same that if you make a forehand or a backhand. It's not really different. But this is something that I always say to my students. Depending of the kind of ball is going to touch the ball and where you are going to hit the ball, you can move first with backward step or forward step. Why? Because normally in all courses, when you are a beginner, always the people say, make a step backward and go with your feet by feet to the glass, let the ball pass you, and when the ball is in front of you, take steps and hit the ball here if you want the ball down the line, or a little bit more in front of you to play a cross court. That is true when the ball is going to touch the ball, is going to touch the glass, and the ball is going to be here. In that case, you have to go to the glass to be able to hit the ball in the correct place. But when the ball is or bounce near the glass, or is fast, or is coming to you fast, the rebound is gonna be to here. So think in, if I make this and I have to go to the ball, is something that you don't have to do. You have to maybe to make your step forward, let the ball pass you, and then put or make little steps and try to take the distance to hit the ball. So I always say, if the ball comes to you normal or slow, you can make your step backward. Sorry, I had a problem with the camera and I didn't know why it switched off. Well, I was telling you, you have to take care with the ball. If the ball is going to you fast, or the bounds are gonna be near to the glass, it's better if you make a step forward. And if the speed of the ball is slow or normal, and the bounce of the ball are gonna be from here to here, in that cases, it's better if you move backward and try to look for the ball. The other thing, I was talking before about the directions where come from the ball, or where the ball comes from. But the other thing about the directions is, where do you want to put the ball? It's not the same. The ball comes from me, comes to me from my down line, and I do this movement, and I want to play down the line again, than if I want to play cross court. If I'm going to play cross court, I need to hit the ball here to have a control shot. If I'm going to hit here the ball and I want to play cross-court, I have to use my arm or my wrist to make the good directions that I want. I'm going to do the same with my backhand. If I do this, the ball comes from my down the line and I want to play again down the line, I need to play here, more or less a little bit more in front of my foot, my right foot. If I want to play there, I cannot use this point because I will break my wrist to try to play there. Sometimes I will do it. It doesn't matter because sometimes it's something that I have to do to put the ball in the angle or to put a lob in cross court. I don't care, but if I want a shot with power, I need to hit the ball in the correct place. It's this one. If I want to play there in cross court, I need to hit a little bit behind of my right foot, and then I can make a good technique about my backhand. That is the things I have to use, or I have to think when the ball comes from my down the line. What happens when the ball comes from my cross court? And I told you before that the ball is going to touch the glass, is going to this other glass, to the side glass. If I decide to hit the ball with my backhand, I have to go far from the ball to let the ball hit on the glass or touch the glass, pass me if I want to hit the ball down the line, or I need to hit the ball a little bit behind from my right foot to make again a good technique with my backhand. But I have to take care with the directions from where the ball comes through, the speed of the ball, the bounces of the ball, because with all of that, I need to read correctly the ball. I know it's very difficult, but with practice, everything happens. What happens if I am going to decide to hit the ball with my forehand and the ball comes from my cross court? I have to let the ball pass me, and immediately when the ball passes my body, I need to go to look for the ball. Because remember, the ball is going to touch the glass and he's going to go to the side glass. So I have to do this, let the ball pass, go with the little steps, fast or not, depending on the obligation of the ball. And if I want to play down the line, I need to hit the ball here. And the most difficult thing you have to make in these cases, if I want to put again the ball cross court, is to let the ball pass me, go with the little steps, and hit the ball very, very in front of me. Look the face of the racket. It's looking at the cross court. I cannot have to do this and make the wrist. Well, I cannot do it. I will do it in many moments, but I need to make a control about my shot. If I'm going to make always this and this, I'm not going to have control. Maybe one or two balls are going to go where I want to, but the other balls, I'm gonna miss them for sure. So that is something that you have to think. With these tips, I think I'm looking again at the blackboard to see if I forgot something. But no, I was talking about the speed, the depth, the effect, and the directions. So I talk about everything. Good luck, and if you have any questions, you know, right below this video, and I will try to help you about this. But remember, the speed of the ball, the depth of the ball, the effect of the ball, but in this case we didn't talk about the effect from other videos, and the directions where come from the ball, and the direction where you want to play. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye bye.